I want to do Chaos Cup. Tell you what I'm playing. Chaos Dwarves. It's an easy pick for Chaos Dwarves. I'll show people the Chaos Dwarf roster. There's really only one you can bring. Just like we did in the past, let's go over them real quick. In this, you're going to be given, it's very straightforward, 1,200 gold pieces. You can buy a star player, but there's a tax. Tier 1 teams get this, so we're going to keep this page open to here. Tier 2 team, ooh, this is big. Tier 2 teams get, they do get 2 more skills than Tier 1. Look at all those Tier 1 teams. Disgusting. And then over here, 11 skills for these guys. Mostly what you're going to do is you're going to pay the star player tax. That's it. That's all you need to know. There's a round 6 chaos round, but you're not planning for that. So who cares? The tiebreakers, yeah. No. We don't care about that. What we care about is 1,200 gold pieces. Can purchase players, rerolls, fan factor, coaches, cheerleaders, normal. Okay? This stuff is not allowed. Good. With the exception of giants. About that. Giants are allowed, so that's going to be in the meta. And then also we're going to be looking at this, so I'm keeping it here. I'll show you exactly what I'm playing. Chaos Dwarf. Boom. Boring. Enslaved Minotaur. I mean, I don't want it, but you got to have it because you got 1,200 gold to spend, so why wouldn't you? You buy the Bull Centaurs. It sounds boring, but it's a lot more fun than that, actually. Ooh. Go down. Got 12 players so far. We're already almost there. Give me 3 rerolls and another lineman. There you go. Easy. 13 players, so I can foul with them. I can replace people that fall. 3 rerolls is more than I need. And when you have 7 skills, here's what you give them. Block on the Bull Centaur. Block on the Bull Centaur. Guard, mighty blow, dirty player. Couldn't be simpler. Dirty player on a hobgoblin. But I want to put sneaky get on a hobgoblin. No, you don't. You put dirty player on the hobgoblin. You put the boot in after you knock him down. With your Minotaur, if you set it up right, you're getting 3 mighty blows on the kickoff. The guard is keeping you in the game. The Bull Centaurs can hit anywhere on the map. Tackle takes out Griff Ogre, walled. You foul everything into the dirt. This is a winning roster. Let's get rid of it. It's disgusting. Okay. What other rosters are we going to build, though? Yeah, it absolutely is, Matty. Magic Matty. Magic the Matter. Okay, what else are we going to build, though? For 1,200, is there anything else? Yeah. Dark Elves, boring. I'll tell you what every Dark Elf roster looks like. Witch Elf? Witch Elf. Remember, we have 1,200 gold to spend. Actually, woo. Maybe it won't all look the same with 1,200 gold. Gotta have your 4 Blitzers and Witch Elves. The rest is up to you. I never take Assassins, but I did hear, I know a guy who took a really interesting build where he put catch on an Assassin, and so it baited people because he had an open receiver. He could catch the ball and score with the Assassin because everybody was afraid to base him because he could stab. And it was kind of interesting. For my build, I'm going to take a runner, maybe. We'll see. Start with 11 players. I can get myself 3 rerolls. That's more than I need. Can I get myself a 12? There's your Dark Elf build. 2 Witch Elves, Dark Elves here. And what do you give them? Well, you give your Witch Elves either block or wrestle. One or the other. Maybe one has block, one has wrestle. Maybe both have block. I wouldn't go with 2 wrestles myself, but I've seen people do that. 2 of your 7 skills right there. What else do we do? Well, we do dodge, tackle. One of your Dark Elf blitzers has tackle. And then for your final skill, because you have 7, I don't know, dude. Dark Elf Runner. Give him pass or block. Who cares? I don't care. So there's your Dark Elf roster for Chaos Cup. Chaos Dwarf, Dark Elf. What else could we do? Dub with Elves. Seems wrong. Snots are insane? Let's build a Snotling roster. They get, what, did they get 66,000? No. Good for them. They put Snotlings in the place where they belong with 54. Thank God. somebody saw it. Snotlings, again, pretty straightforward. Begin with your 2 trained trolls, take your 2 pump wagons. When it comes to Snotlings and Goblins, there's an expense that you can always take. Like, just do it. 230,000. That's 3 bribes and the bias draft. There is a Goblin build that you can get away with having 2 bribes, and I've run it before. It's perfectly fine if you play your stuff right. Take 3 just to make yourself happy. Now, do you take any of these? I don't. Fungus Flingus is it. I don't need those sneaky things. They don't even have... Look, people get themselves in traps here. They take Stilty Runnus. He doesn't have Titchy. Okay? Neither do the Fungus Flingus. This guy doesn't have Titchy. He's not worth it. Look at that. Look at that price tag. I don't want that. I don't want that. Take Snotling Lineman. Up to 11. We good? We good. Take 2 rerolls. Okay, so we're sitting at what? 6... Which one of these is right? 695? Yeah, 695 is right. Okay. Now, here's where they come in. What stars do we take? Well, I want a ball carrier. Okay. Personally, I'm going to take Hackflim's Scuttle Spike. He costs 18, so that brings me down to what? 36 SPP? I'll do it. Oh, I need the bribes. So here I am saying, you gotta take these, and then I don't put them in. Let's go with, ooh, get that out of here. Let's go with 2 for now, and see what that does for us. Biased Ref, take them. Current value. That doesn't seem right. Let's do quick math. 180 plus is 390. 390 plus... What's 390 plus 695? 1085, I believe, should be right. Yeah, so we can afford that. Is there another star player we can take? A giant with 2 trolls, 2 pumps. Feels crazy. Yeah, they allow giants. They allow giants. I don't think it's worth it on this team, personally, because they can afford so much else. I want to say you have 110 or so left to spend. You could take Bomber Dribble Snot. You could take... See, what I hate is these things with the low-cost linemen, because it messes up my team value in current TV. I can count really fast. 230 plus 210 is 440. 500. Ah, see, the count is 0. So we're at 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 50, 75. 575. 775, 785. Oh, 785 plus 120. 905. 905 plus 180. 1085. I was right. I was right. 1085. Nailed it. All right. That leaves us with 115. I'm looking at these stars. I'm not seeing anything I like. 115. Fungus the Loon. That's kind of crazy. That's a little crazy. Maybe worth it. Now, if you've been taken down to 36 skills, 36 star player points, what do you buy? Well, guard. I don't even know what you put on these guys. You don't need skills on Snotlings. It is powerful. If it was me, I'd probably take another star. 115. And honestly, I'd consider dropping one of these guys, like a troll. And I'd consider it. I didn't say I'd do it. I'd consider it, and I'd add that 115 into my other 115. I'd have to buy a Snotling, so... I'd add my 100 into my 115. I'd have 215 to spend on the star, which would give me... Creek. Freaking Creek, man. Freaking Creek, man. Or Glort. No. Freaking Creek, dude. Yeah. Drop that stupid troll and grab yourself Creek. Yuck. Snots cannot take Lord Borak. Oh, but I think you just stumbled on some meta there. Because I don't believe I read anything about not being able to take Lord Borak and a bribe. Can you take bribes? Let's see. Of course you can take bribes. What am I saying? Duh. Yeah, you can take bribes. Why wouldn't you be able to? Just give another smackdown to goblins. That's interesting. Okay. I'm thinking. Who can take Lord Borak and a bribe? Lord Borak costs what? 220? Is he 220? $260. So with a bribe, he's 360. God, just take Morganthorn. At that point. Dirty player +2 is really good. Yeah, he's not as good as he was. There was for a while there, the Lord Borak bribe meta was pretty good. What's another roster that I would take? Well, there's obviously Dwarf, but Dwarf is bleh. There's going to be a sizable contingent at Chaos Cup that have sworn to take something Lustrian themed. There's, I believe, 87 coaches from Florida coming, which is, heyo, like insane. And some of them are taking Lizardmen, some of them are taking Amazon. In both cases, having Tackle on your team is really good. There is the Shambling Undead. Always a good team. Not so much in this, I think, though. I would caution against them. Part of what makes them good is their cheapness and ability to afford star players, like Wilhelm Chaney. Obviously, part of what makes them good is the fact that they're just a powerful team. You don't get enough skills in Tier 1. You get 7 skills. That's guard, tackle, mighty blow, sure hands, wrestle, dirty player. Boo. Yuck. Not that good. It's not that good. Tell you what, there's some teams we can just take off right now. Let's look at, are we taking these to Chaos Cup? Not unless you like pain. Get rid of those. This is where the meta's at, okay? Because Tier 1 teams, look, we already built Chaos Dwarf. That was easy. It's a good team. It's the one I'm bringing. We already built Dark Elf. They all look the same. Dark Elf, yeah, every Dark Elf team is the same. Everyone. Some people are going to bring Skaven. The last Chaos Cup champion had Skaven. I'm sure it's a good build. You want to see it? Let's do it. Rat Ogre. Duskies. Like, some of these teams always look the same. 4 Gutters. I should have Saul on here to talk about this. Although, to be honest with you, it's not rocket surgery. Playing them is, but making them is not. Let's start with 11. Give myself... Let's go with 3 rerolls. I don't... Again, because they're tier what? Tier 1? I don't want to buy a star player with them. Okay, we'll try to do that next. A Dribl and Drull roster, and a roster and a bribe with... Yeah, you could. You could roster a bribe with Undead. That's funny. I like Undead. I feel like there haven't been any tournaments recently where like they get enough skills to be good. I just got done in a league with them. Got a stretch of bad luck in the playoffs, and it was horrendous. Here's your Skaven roster, and look at all that wasted gold. Okay, it's got the players. What are you going to do? You're going to put Juggernaut on this fella right here. Guard, tackle, block, wrestle, horns, whatever. Boo. Boo! It's not that good. In the hands of a good Skaven coach, it'll be fine. It's not that good. Lizardmen's even worse, though. Lizardmen, you're going to put block on all your lizards and some guard. And that's it. Yuck. I don't like tier 1. I like tier 2. Dribl and Drull. Let's take a look. I love how Blood Bowl roster always updates its stuff like right away. Yeah, they can get Dribl and Drull. Ooh, should we build an Amazon roster? Let's build an Amazon roster. 2 of these ladies. Python warrior. No, ew. Ah. Get away. Piranha warrior, we got them. Don't want that stupid rower on my team. Yuck. Is she any good? Dodge, on the ball, pass, safe pass, 60 for 80,000. No. Go away. I need another player. Boom. Dribl and Drull. Where are you? There you are. Oh, and that's only going to cost us what? Should only cost us 12, which takes us down to 5 skills. We got 13 players. I think that's more than enough. And look at this. We still have money to spend. What would be another reroll? And 80,000 more. All right, fine. I'll buy your silly thrower. I know somebody's gonna throw me a hate comment, but she's actually really good. Okay, here she is. Enjoy. 14 players, Dribl and Drull. Every piece you need. You still get 5 skills. So what are we doing? Block on 2 of them, guard on the 4 strengthers? Maybe? What do you think? Necro does sound hot. Necro's freaking hot. With 1,200, here's your Amazon roster. Okay? Do with the skills what you will. But if you like Dribl and Drull and you like Amazons, here it is. I don't know what else we'd do with 190,000. I mean, that's... Amazons are cheap. Necro. That's where the money's at. One of my favorite teams. Always too expensive. Let's start off with our dream team, right? How much does it cost to get everybody we could possibly want? No star players. They're not worth it for Necro. Necro's too expensive. Get your 2 ghouls. And go to 12. Ah, give me that. Okay, we're at 980. There you go. Here's your Necro roster. You can afford everything. 2 flesh golems, 2 werewolves, wraiths, ghouls, zombies. Got 12 zombies. We only wasted 10,000. Heck, take a coach. Bam. Rerolls, 3 of them. Perfect team. Now, what do you give them? Okay, well, the wolf gets block. Because, come on, we're crazy, but we're not stupid. So wolf gets block. Golem gets one of them at least. Maybe more. Maybe the other one gets it too. But we're giving him guard. Okay, Ghoul Runner. Now, I always struggle with this, right? When I've got 3 rerolls, do I even give the Ghoul Runner Sure Hands? He's only allowed really the 1 skill, so shouldn't he have block? Eh. Okay, well the Wraith gets guard, because there's nothing more annoying than a Wraith with guard. There's your Chaos Cup Necro roster. Perfect. Perfectly built. Now what do we put on him? Guard, block, guard. Some people like the other werewolf to have wrestle, so I'm going to go ahead and humor those people right now and give him wrestle. There's your blitzer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've still got 3 skills. What does the other golem get? Does he have block or does he get guard? Block on the strength 4. I'm with you. No, you know what? I think you're absolutely right. Okay, I think maybe the guard goes on the wraiths and the... But I like the... Personally, I like having the stand firm 4 strength have guard, at least 1, because it provides that jack of all trades sort of aspect, the Swiss Army knife type of thing going on, where this guy may sidestep around and have foul appearance, but the other one you can't move. Let's change it though. I think you're right on this one. Flesh golem with block, because then you have all your blockers too. Okay, we gotta delete this fella. The guard fella. Buy him again. We'll fix him. We can rebuild him. Alright, there's your Necro. Block, block. Block, wrestle. Guard. Guard. And now you've got, what, one extra skill? So you put block on this guy. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is your Necro roster. Go ahead and find this video again so you can check it out before Chaos Cup. Necro roster built for Chaos Cup. 1200 value, 3 rerolls, all the pieces, perfectly built. I like it. It's almost as good as my Chaos Dwarf roster. Yeah, Necro could use 4 guard, you know, in a perfect world. Yeah, that's perfect, right there. Is Khorne in? I don't think Khorne's in the meta. Nurgle certainly isn't. We could try it. Anybody? Okay, what do you guys want to see next? We're still doing Chaos Cup here. We haven't gotten to World Cup yet. Do the orc build. Could do orcs, but we just did orcs. If it was me, there's no way in hell I would play vampires. But let's see Tomb Kings, though. Somebody mentioned Tomb Kings. Yeah, all right. Tomb Kings. Now, this team, I'm tempted to take Wilhelm Chaney. We'll see if it works out. The build, very straightforward. Blitzers. I take 2 throwers. It's already hard enough to pick up the ball. There's no way in hell I'm going to get caught with one of my throwers dead. So, might as well take him. Let's go with that. Start with 11 players. They do have regen after all. Those are expensive reroll. If we had 2, because we've got the built-ins, right? Can we afford Wilhelm Chaney? I think we can. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Your Tomb Kings roster. Wilhelm, I do not believe, has the excessive star player tax. Let's take a look. Star players. Okay, current GW Megastars cost 18. He costs only 12, folks. That leaves you with 42 skills to spend. Translates to 7 skills. We've got ourselves what? Mighty Blow, Guard, Guard. Tackle. Mighty Blow, Guard, Guard, Tackle on the Blitzer. Maybe Mighty Blow or Tackle on the other Blitzer, and then block on the thrower. If it was me, I would take Wilhelm Chaney on this roster 100%. It's got the players, it's got the regen, I'm fine with 2 rerolls myself, and you still get 7 skills. Definitely go Mighty Blow, Guard, Guard, Tackle, and then your choice, Tackle, Mighty Blow over here, put block on this guy, you're good to go. Your top table. Freaking love it. That's better than Necro. Good call. Guard, Blitzer. Yeah. Okay. So Mighty Blow, Guard, Guard on the big guys. Then Tackle and Guard on the Blitzer, and then block on one of the 2 runners, and Wilhelm Chaney to clean up the mess. Yeah, that's a good roster. Let's go to humans. We got, now this roster could be anything, but let's start with the Ogre, right? And the obligatory 4 human blitzers. 1200 value we're looking at. Honestly, start with 2 rerolls. I don't think you'll need 3. Take the thrower. He's, in my opinion, the best thrower in the game. I don't play with catchers anymore. I used to. But the question is, can you take a star with humans? And I think the star you're talking about is Griff Ogre. And you can. And there's your human roster, folks. Chaos Cup. Griff Ogre will drop your spending. You will have 36 to spend, which is 6 skills. And so for that, in this amazing Griff Ogre roster... Sorry, I was just thinking if I took halflings, could I afford another reroll? Not worth it. Not worth it. Throw yourself an assistant coach and be good with it. 2 rerolls, Griff Overwald, 12 players, got the Ogre. We're taking guard on the Ogre. We're taking guard on 2 of the Blitzers. We're taking tackle on another. Mighty Blow on the other one. Well, we can have 4 guard. Should we have 3 guard? And it's up to you. Dealer's choice. I would throw block on the human thrower. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I would throw block on the human thrower, something akin to that. And then I still have 1 skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's all the skills. So all of your major pieces have got a skill. You've got Griff Overwald. You've got the 2 rerolls. Beautiful. There you go, folks. There's a human roster. Wait a second. Humans tier 1. Oh, no. They deserve it. Okay. Good call, man. So, humans tier 1. That's a bummer. I think it's still worth it. Let's do the math real quick. What was that? 24 remaining, so we got 4 skills. Don't even put a skill on the Ogre then. In that case, you're going to take the same roster, but with the 4 skills, which is worth it. I would spend 3 skills for Griff Overwald. Thank you very much. You're going to go ahead and put guard, tackle, and then something else, your choice on the other blitzer. All your blitzers are special. The Ogre's already an Ogre. This guy doesn't need anything if you keep him protected. And heck, he doesn't even have the ball, so who cares? Griff Overwald's got the ball, and he's amazing. Yeah. Definitely play this or Khemri, please. Play one of those two. Let's see. Are High Elves tier 2? What idiot, James, put High Elves as tier 1? Ridiculous. Okay. Norse, they deserve to be there. Yeah, High Elves do not belong here, but what do I know? Only play them a lot. Slann, I'm not building a Slann roster. You can't make me. Old World Alliance is interesting. Let's see if Old World is better than humans. We can do that real quick. Old World Alliance. Tier 2. Do those 2 skills matter, right? I'm going to take the Ogre over the tree. There are die-hard tree players, and I don't care. One question comes down to, do I take the Dwarf Runner or the Human Runner? The answer is Human Thrower. We're obviously going to take the Human Blitzer. And then, are the Dwarf Blockers worth it? No. No. Look at how much they cost. No. Just a lineman. And then maybe I might make the 11th player the Halfling Hopeful, because I don't mind throwing him down for a foul. He saves me some cash. We're at 765. Didn't save much. With 3 rerolls, no, we can't afford anything. 2 rerolls, we can afford Griff Overwald. Barely. It's not the same roster. Ugh, they all have Loner. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Yes, you do get 6 skills rather than 4, but what are you going to do with them? I mean, Mighty Blow on the Troll Slayer, Guard on the Blitzer, Block on this guy who we're not even going to use. Who cares? You get your Guard Blitzer. Where's your Tackle coming from? You don't have Tackle. Nope, this roster's trash. Don't play OWA. Is there a sneaky tier 3? What do you mean? Like a dark horse team? Ooh, let's build goblins. Should we build goblins? Let's build goblins. I love building goblins. This is the Florida Man Goblin roster. It's no secret. Let people play it too. All right. Remember, we have to have 230 for bribes. Keep track of where we're at here. 657. And we also want the bias ref, who's more important than I think the bribes are. 880. We'll take 2 rerolls, puts us up to 1 million. So we got 200,000 left to spend. And my go-to guy, Hackflem Scuttlespike. We're 10,000 over, folks. Here's how I fix it. I play better, and I don't need my bribes. Yeah, get rid of one of those bribes. And then in exchange, take an additional goblin. Look, easy peasy. You got your 2 rerolls. You got to be careful with the bribes, but if you play goblins, you can make a buy with 2 bribes, especially with some good rolls on the biased ref. Let the Bomba go out of the game. Don't save him around. It's a waste of time. And so you've got your, 66 to spend. You've spent 18 on Hackflem Scuttlespike, who is a game changer on goblins. That takes you down to 48. That's way more than you need, guys. Way more. So with 48, you can afford 8 skills. We're talking guard on both trolls. Take Sneaky Git on the Hooligan. Fanatic gets Mighty Blow. Looney gets Dodge, so you can cage dive, and it also makes him more survivable. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heck, you've got 60,000 left? No. You've got 18 SPP left. Give the bomb a pass for 12 and take a... Because pass is better than accurate. Take pass on the bomba for 12 and then give yourself another Sneaky Git Goblin. Not a bad roster. You're scoring touchdowns with Hackflem. You're killing things. If you're gonna play a tier 3 team, just do it. Take this team with the skills I just outlined there. You'll have fun. Why would you take Flings? Let's see. Flings. What are we looking at? So many of these rosters always look the same. How would I build this? 1 hefty, 2 catchers. Yo, you need a ton of Flings. I would probably not take enough Flings. I'm only going to take 1 reroll because I'm going to take the Master Chef. That puts me up to 740. I can take, obviously, Griff Ogre. And I've still got 180,000 left to spend? God. You know what I could do? I could drop these stupid halflings right here, and I can get myself a, what's his name? Mighty Zug. Or go with no rerolls bot and just the math. Nah, that's crap. Don't do that. Bad advice. You don't need skills on these guys. I mean, you're talking about 66. You're down to 48 with Griff Ogre. What do you need 8 skills for over here? You don't. Nah. You're going to buy yourself another halfling. They do have access to some good star players. What's Rumbelow? Yeah, we're over. Get rid of this halfling. That's throwing me off. Thank you. Okay, 1190. And that went ahead and cost us 30 SPP. We have 36 left to spend. I spend 12 on block on the tree, 12 on block here. I've still got 12 left. I go... I don't know. This guy has access to passing. You could get a leader reroll if you wanted. You could give these guys something to help them out. Landing. That's a good roster. Rumbelow and Griff Ogre. There's your Chaos Cup halflings, folks. Tree, hefty, 2 catchers. Your linemen take you to 11, but you've got Griff freaking Ogre, Rumbelow Sheepskin, a halfling Master Chef, 1 reroll. That's all you need when you have the Master Chef, and 36 SPP. More than enough. Can Fling... What is... You are obsessed, sir, with the giant. Can they fit a giant instead of a tree? No, they can't. Nope. Not without sacrificing the good stuff. He costs 350, I believe, so you'd have to get rid of too much good stuff. Not worth it. But there you go, folks. Halfling Chaos Cup roster. Anything else we want to see here? Do you guys want to see a World Cup roster that everybody should be taking on their team?